Zen and the martial way. The martial arts as practice. What if the punch, the kick, or the silent arc of a sword wasn't about fighting at all? What if the true opponent was the illusion of the one who strikes? In Zen, training is often described as a three-legged stool: a framework, engagement, and practice. The framework is the teaching itself, the foundation upon which to base one's awakening. Engagement is the dynamic encounters with a teacher, designed to challenge one's understanding of the framework. And then there's practice. That time dedicated to reconciling the gap between one's understanding of the framework and one's engagement experiences. In Zen monasteries, that practice is invariably Zazen, seated meditation. But in the martial arts, there's another form of practice, equally still, equally alive. The solo form. The kata, the pumse, the taolu, the kihon. Long, structured sequences of movement that, on the surface, appear to train coordination, power, and control. But when approached with the standpoint of Zen, there is the potential to train something else entirely. In this case, a kata-dan isn't a rehearsal for combat. It's a mirror. Every stance, every breath, every pause reflects one's state of mind. Are you moving from center or from tension? Are you breathing through the form or simply trying to perfect it? Just as in Zazen, where the aim is not to achieve stillness, but to be stillness itself, the martial form, when properly approached, is not about mastery. It is the manifestation of understanding. Think about it. In both Zazen and the martial form, posture is everything. The straight spine, the open chest, the grounded base. These aren't stylistic choices. They are invitations to awareness. The body leads, the mind follows. Breath becomes the bridge. And when body, breath, and awareness align, movement becomes seamless. Each gesture arises and falls away without thought, without judgment. At that point, there's no you doing the kata. There's only movement. There's only the unfolding of the form in this moment. In Zen language, this is where form is emptiness and emptiness is form. The motion itself is both necessary and sufficient. The form and you are one. But here's the paradox. Practice alone can't hold the stool upright. Without the framework that points beyond the form, you can easily mistake precision for awakening. Without engagement with a living teacher, you may end up just polishing your ego under the guise of discipline. The martial arts, no matter how intense, cannot replace the living transmission of wisdom. Still, within the martial arts as solo forms lies something profound. The opportunity to reconcile body and mind, the opportunity to manifest the union of form and formlessness in real time. When you move without clinging to movement, when you strike without thought of striking, when breath and motion merge into one continuous act of awareness, this is practice in the deepest sense. And in that moment, the dojo and the meditation hall are not separate. The sword and the cushion point to the same truth. That awakening is not confined to stillness, nor is it found only in movement. It arises when the doer disappears, when the act and actor are one. The solo form, then, is not preparation. It's an investigation of the true self, in motion. A living, breathing Zazen. A wordless chant written across the air. A bow to the moment itself.